Okay, we made on Hurricane Idalia, and at the 8 p.m. we have 105 down to 960. What was it? 965. They said
965.
965 millibars. So it's strengthening as was expected, and it's forecast to become a major hurricane soon. Probably, maybe even at the 11 p.m. advisory, and then it'll continue strengthening right up until landfall. So I'm Jim Williams, next to Bill Phillips here. We are in um, near Cross City, and we will be heading north in the morning if it warrants. But it looks like our area right here, all the way up to perhaps St. Mark's, will get the core of this, if not the eye. So we'll have to see what happens. So anyway, as we mentioned in the update videos, I've been doing this for 30 years online and much longer in my personal life. I've had Hurricane City since 1997. This will be my 17th hurricane intercept and my 30th tropical system that I've been in. And Bill Phillips has been doing this since 2003 with Hurricane City. He's also been in several hurricanes, but this is his first intercept. So let's get right to the graphics. And wanted to talk a little bit about what's on the front page of Hurricane City. And there's our image of the front page. What we do is display the best performing models on the map. And as you can see, these are the tropical consensus models, which have been the best performers on the track of this. And the majority of them take it right into, say, the Perry, Florida area. There's the best performer actually takes it up into St. Mark's. And there's one of the models that takes it over towards Cedar Key. So that's the consensus of the best performing models so far on Hurricane Idalia. So here's the front page of Hurricane City. And while we have this open, notice the TV in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. That is how you watch the live feed tomorrow as this all goes down. And also the Facebook, the YouTube link in the header at the top of the site. You can see it right there next to the Twitter button, and that's also how you can watch these live streams. And when you click on that TV in the upper right-hand corner, it shows up in the same image that I'm showing you, this the best performing track models. All right, so notice the yellow links right below the tracking map. There's a lot of really good data to get here at Hurricane City. First of all, we have these amazing radar links. When you click on radars, it brings up the map of all of our radars. And we have a very slow internet connection here tonight, so excuse the delay on the loading of these maps. But there's hundreds of radars on this map, and they include it down in the Caribbean. And by the way, Hurricane Franklin is out there this evening, and it's going to pass north of Bermuda, but it's causing some huge wave action on the east coast of the United States and tropical storm conditions in Bermuda. But the core of Franklin's going to pass well north of Bermuda tonight. So all focus is going to be on Franklin. I mean on Idalia. So the map is not loading here, but it's taking its sweet time. But when you click on the button in Tampa for the map, it actually extends all the way out, and you can see the eye of Hurricane Idalia if the map loads here.
It's loading, but slowly.
Let's give it another minute, and if not, we'll just skip it, go right to the Hurricane Hunter aircraft. Because some of these maps are so intensely loaded with data that it takes longer for them to load, especially when you're only dealing with one bar and a poor internet connection situation like we're in. All right, let's skip this. Let's go to the latest reconnaissance aircraft. And this may take a while to load as well. But this is all live, real-time Hurricane Hunter data as the hurricanes hunters are flying out. And notice in the box that pops up, these are the missions. You want to click the latest mission, which is mission 12. That's the Orion Hurricane Hunter aircraft. And there's the two center fixes on it. Those are called vortex messages. We have 968 and down to 965. These only happen a couple of hours apart from each other. But this is real-time data from the Hurricane Hunter, so you got that information. You click the button next to that, and that's ships and buoys. It gives you all the buoy data from out in the Gulf of Mexico and land observations as well. It's a really loaded, heavily loaded map with weather observations and data. Again, it's taking a while to load here because of our poor internet. But you can zoom in and pinch it with your fingers or your mouse and zoom in on these. And there's all the buoys. They show up. And you can click on any of these buoys, like there's the nearest to the hurricane. We have wave height 16.4 feet. So there's all that data available. Let's go back to the radar, see if we can get that radar. Can you get internet connection on your? No? Okay. But anyway, that's it for the front page. I just wanted to show you all the information that's available. Our internet is so bad here that I can't really show you. So we're going to go right to the National Hurricane Center.
And if we can do that.
Yep, and here's Hurricane Idalia. Let's get to the graphics. And here's our important cone. This was based on the 5 p.m. advisory. And I'm going to put the center line on this map to show you exactly where we are located. So right in the center of that line, we're just to the right of that line. We are maybe 50, maybe 40 miles south of where the center of that line is in the cone. So if that track were to verify, we'd have to go further north to get where the eye of the hurricane is early in the morning. But all the area in red there is the hurricane warning zone, and all these areas are also going to be where the highest storm surge is. We're talking anywhere 10 to 15 feet in a lot of these areas, especially in where we're sitting and the Big Bend area. But these are all along the coast. We are on the other side of Highway 19 on the north side, so we're in the safe zone from storm surge. So we will be away from the storm surge. But some of these areas in the red, even on Highway 19, could flood further south towards Tampa. It's going to be a huge storm surge event for Tampa, but it's going to be even bigger up in the Big Bend, Florida area. So let's take a look at the peak surge map from the National Hurricane Center. And again, 10 to 15 feet, and that's right in the area that east, right toward the coast where we're located. So we have a couple of cameras set up in that purple zone where the highest storm surge is going to be. So let me go ahead and show you those cameras. And we'll try depending on the bandwidth availability here. Where is it? There it is. I forget, it's asking me to log in. Skip it. Yeah, never mind that. Anyway, we have two cameras, one in Steinhatchee, not sure if we're pronouncing that right. We've heard different pronunciations of that city, Steinhatchee or Steinhatchee. But anyway, we have a camera on the Steinhatchee River on a bridge, and you're going to see a lot of boats breaking their moorings and buildings coming apart right in front of that camera. So we'll show you that live tomorrow morning. And we also have another camera down in Keaton Beach, up north of us here, Keaton Beach, right on the ocean. That has an anemometer attached, and that's about 10 feet above sea level. So that's probably going to go underwater, but we'll be able to see the water rise to that height, which is going to be amazing. And as long as that camera stays live on the internet, we'll be able to show it to you tomorrow morning. And of course, our dash cam will have radars, we'll have weather observations, we'll have the pressure, satellite, and all of our different cam shots to show you tomorrow morning as this all goes down. So that's about it. Just want to give everybody an update this evening. For Jim Williams, Bill Phillips, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Click on the TV if you see this with it, and we'll be keeping it live stream going as long as